So Dynamite is tonight, and we actually have got the full card. I hope it's not the full card. It's maybe light, but already announced. So that's pretty good. And obviously this is the Dynamite. I think this is the second. Yeah, this is it's. Point is, Revolution's not far off, so we got some stuff to do. So let's get into it, because honestly, it's not the most packed Dynamite so far, but I imagine we're going to get some stuff confirmed. So the first thing we have to talk about is Orange Cassidy versus Gabe Kidd. I will bet my bottom dollar that the match is an interference where Darby Allin kidnaps Gabe, or Clark Connor is stopping him from interfering. Orange Cassidy gets the win. Yeah, probably going to set up a tag match between Clark and Gabe versus Orange and Darby. Hope maybe a Revolution, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not really into this. Frankly, I'm not. I feel like Orange and Darby's like, it's fine. It's just, I'm not into the Gabe Kidd stuff. Again, I've said it before. I'd keep Clark Connors alone. I think he's better on his own. I think the presentation's benefited. So, but yeah, I'm just not into it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's interesting. I think this will be the middle match of the night. This one, I don't think this is opening. I think there's a match that reeks of an opening match, and that's not even including the segment we've got to talk about. But yeah, I think this will obviously lead into Darby and Gabe yet again, acting like it's the biggest story in AEW. It's not. Probably going to get all 3 backstage segments regarding that. So it's going to be probably taking up a lot of show, which I'm not really happy about. But hey ho, what can you do? I think this will... I don't want to say it'll be a bad match, because Gabe Kidd isn't my type of wrestler, but he's not bad by any means. Cassidy's great. Cassidy can have a good match with anyone. So I think the match will be fine. I'm gonna go open. I'm gonna try and go into this with as much as an open mind as I can. That's what I'll do. After this, we get meat on fucking meat. We get Mark Davis versus Brody King. Jesus Christ, this is gonna fuck. Oh my god, it's gonna be great. It's Mark Davis honestly, ever since Jake something come in, well, Jake Doyle, and obviously Jake Doyle's out injured, has been insane. And even after he got injured, he's been clearly valued by Tony, which is great. Brody's obviously on massive push, probably going to get some fuck ice chance, hopefully. I think you got to give the win to Brody. I think Brody's way too hot now. I mean, they're probably going to work Brody into that pay-per-view at some point. Just, I'm not against it. I hope maybe a Brodito thing. I know Bandito's still injured, I think. But, he had that appearance at a Grand Slam, so we could be getting some Bandito. Honestly, we get a tag match between Brodito and Davis, and I don't think Jake Doyle's going to be back in time, but, you could get someone, Fletcher, reunite with then TNT belt. Honestly, yeah, you could do that. Maybe it leans into that. I think Bandito wouldn't be involved. I think this match would be great. This is one of the matches I'm really looking forward to. So I'm most looking forward to a match, because there's a certain match that's on there that reeks of me. But I really like this. I really like this as a match. I'm a big fan of Brody. I think Mark Davis has been excellent for the last few weeks. It feels like a deserved push for both guys, and I'm all for that. It feels like a great match on Dynamite. Again, I think Brody gets the win. I think it leads into something teased for Revolution, maybe a tag match. But honestly, this will be brutal. I really can't wait for this. I don't think it'll be the longest match, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun as fuck, and that's the main thing. So, we have the me match of the night, easily the opener, possibly going to be my match of the night. We have Jon Moxley defending the AEW Continental Championship against El Quan. Jesus fucking yes. I don't know why, this just screams classic to me. I just adore this going on paper. This is going to fuck, bro. Big fan of Moxley, obviously, a big fan of El Quan. I don't know why, that guy's just so good. I'd rather it be Pac, but I'm not going to turn down Moxley versus El Quan. Are you kidding? Moxley should win, favours up. Got to get something to do to catch there, surely. But this, I think, oh my god, it's going to be great. I think El Quan will show out, as he has for most matches, but I think this match will go, Jesus, El Quan's great. And I'm like, I know, we all know, we'll be watching it. But, yeah, Jesus, this is going to be great. I cannot wait for this. This is easily the most anticipated match of the night, and that's kind of saying something, because, you got Brody and Mark Davis and the main event, which is quite stacked, but this just reeks banger. I cannot wait for this. One of your most consistently great guys in Jon Moxley and El Quan, who's just clearly can just go whatever. He does the same shit, but it's fucking fantastic. This is the match to watch, easily. I'm going to say that in my review. I already know I am. This is going to fuck. So, after this, we actually have an AEW Women's Tag Team title match between the Babes of Wrath and Megabad, with Layla Cross or Layla Gray, I forget her name, the one who showed up at Grand Slam Australia. I mean, if they don't give the Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford the belt now, what's the point? But then it's still just taking the moment away from Grand Slam. It kind of undermines it. I'm not looking forward. I'm not saying not looking forward to it. It's getting better, but it's still not it. I just think, one, the inspiration, that they're a big tag that needs to come in. They've been signed. But then you just need to get the belt off Willow and Harley. It just makes the most sense. Get that going on. But with Revolution around the corner, it feels like they're going to do it there. But I wouldn't be against them doing it now and then doing Mega Bad versus Sisters of Sin. Maybe there's not a lot you can do, or the defense against Willow and Harley there. I don't know. But to me, I'm going to say it every time this match happens. The Babes should drop the belts. It is what it is. But Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford should win the belt anyway. But yeah, do they? I don't know. But to me, it's a no-brainer. Should have happened already. But if they don't, if the match will be fine. The match will be what we've accepted. We've seen this match like 8 times. But the match, as long as Megan Bayne and Penelope win, that's genuinely all I care about regarding this match. So, after this, we have something that's very exciting. It is the Hangman and MJF promo segment where they're going to be confirming, well, Max is going to be confirming the stipulation for the crowd to choose against Hangman's option of Texas Death. I think they're genuinely, hand on heart, going to have Hangman go for a 60-minute Iron Man. I do. I feel like that's going to be a point of, I think the crowd are actually going to have an input. I don't think it'll be a true Texas Death and 60-minute Iron Man. There's a lot of difference, but it's still the same concept. It's still going to be a brutal match. I think Max will try and play that into his favour, or a strap match maybe. I doubt it. Not a strap match. Dog collar. That could be fun, but I doubt it. I think the crowd will choose Texas Death. I think that's the easiest call. Obviously, Hangman's saying, he'll never going full Cody, never challenging for the world title. Probably going to turn heel if he doesn't do that. But we'll talk about that another day. Yeah, I think this segment will be fun. I always like Hangman and Max interacting. I think Max, the big thing is, what is Max going to pick? I think Max will pick Iron Man. I do. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't do Texas Death. I think Texas Death is what's going to be, but I wouldn't do it. But 60-minute Iron Man, I'm not against. But my friend Snotty says it all the time, and I could 100% agree. That should be left as a specialty, because that is Max versus Brian's thing, and it's such an all-timer. Who's shocked that I like that match? But besides that, I mean, Steel Cage, simple would work. I kind of like that, but whatever they do, it's going to be great. The fact that getting a stip's really going to help it. But the segment should be fun, probably going to get a few verbal blows, probably a bit of a, brawl, whatever. Some shit's going to happen. Maybe Swerve intervenes, I don't know. So, after this, we actually get our main event, which is going to be the Mile High Madness match, which is basically anything goes 5v5. It's FTR and Demand, which is Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, Tony Leone and Bishop Khan, versus the Young Bucks, Jack Perry, and 2 of the Rascals. That's what I don't get. Like, I love Jack Perry, and, I like all the stuff going on. It just make it a 66, but then you got to find the extra person. I don't know. It just feels weird that one of the Rascals is suffering yet again. This will just be wild. I don't know. It just feels a bit like, not out of nowhere, because they've set this up from last week at a Collision. Or was it Dynamite? Where FTR attacked the other brother of the Young Bucks. But, I don't know, it just doesn't grab me. I feel like these matches are just mad. It feels like they're going to try and build to something, maybe. Hopefully it's Jack Perry pinning Ricochet again for the national belt, and then you can get that match again, because I enjoyed those matches. Obviously, you've already got the Bucks versus, the Bucks and the Rascals, each versus FTR eventually. I'm surprised they didn't just do Rascals versus FTR this week. I thought that's what they were going to do, but they never. So I'm not going to complain about it. It's fun that we're going to get a nice, interesting match, something unique for this Dynamite, so that's good. But there's not really much to say. I just look forward to how this goes. I think Jack Perry will pin Ricochet. That's my prediction, because get that match, because I really want that match. I really like that, and I think Jack Perry holding the national belt works. So yeah, that's everything that's confirmed so far. It's not the most stacked Dynamite in terms of numbers, but I mean, everything will be good. John Moxley versus Alcon moves me. It does. Brody King versus Mark Davis is going to be great. I think we'll get something. I think you've got to have something with Fletcher. I think Fletcher's got to be there. Tekla not having a segment again is insane. I think Tekla should have a segment, by God, like, by all God mighty. Like, she won the fucking Women's World Championship. You assume you're going to get something with Swerve. I mean, that's a big thing to end up on. You're probably going to have some mention of Kenny and stuff. I feel like there's going to be stuff that, you see in the background, even Stats and Thunder Rosa maybe, but the big things for me, I think you got to have For me, you gotta have Tekla on the show. Whatever point, you gotta have it, because that promo after for the Rose match on Collision was excellent. The dumbest bitch alive. I love Tekla. I love Tekla. But Fletcher's been gone now. Okada and Don Carlos probably going to get that. Takeshi's obviously going to be there with Moxley building that match. I think we're going to get some good stuff that's going to surprise me. And I will say, I'm getting up for 4:30 the fucking morning to watch Dynamite tomorrow. So fucking thank me if I do that video, because when I do that video, I hope it might not even come out till the night, but I'll be recording it early, so thank you. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, how excited are you for Moxley vs. O'Connor? Because I cannot wait for that shit. Jesus Christ.